Alright guys, so I talked about this yesterday during the live stream, but I deleted that live stream because a lot of people were upset with the things that I said. A lot of people were accusing me of being racist towards Mexicans, even though I live in Mexico. My wife is Mexican, I'm Mexican, my mom is Mexican, so I don't know where they get that I'm racist towards Mexicans, but I did say some things that I didn't actually mean, and I said them because I was pissed off, so that's the reason why that video got deleted. But anyways, this has been one of the worst weeks, when it comes to like streaming and life things that have happened. So a lot of you guys know, because I think I did a couple of Rami updates on this. So, let's see, first, I believe it was a day before the solo showdown, started, I got sick, and I wasn't streaming that much, so I believe it was like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had like little short streams. And then my wife got sick, and I had to take care of her, just how she takes care of me whenever I'm sick. So I had to cook, I had to clean, take care of the kid, and I wasn't able to stream as much as I would have liked to, And then after that, everything was gonna get back to normal. At least I thought, right? So you guys have heard the story about my neighbors. Basically, the house where we live, there was two abandoned houses in the front that have been abandoned for years, basically. Nobody even knows who owns them or anything. And we had some people move in. A mom and four kids, teenagers, adults, whatever. And with four guys. And the girlfriends, etc., like in a tiny house. They don't pay rent, they don't have electricity, water, whatever, so they just went in there. I don't even think they have jobs. I think the mom does work, but not the kids. They're like thugs, basically. And we believe they came into our property twice, when we were sleeping. I think one of them was like 3 in the morning. The other one was like 3, 4 in the morning, usually around the same time. They didn't steal anything because we don't actually have anything valuable outside unless they want to take the chihuahuas. But anyways, I believe it was Sunday night. My wife was getting a lot better, and I said, hey baby, let's go out and get something to eat, because I want to start Monday, streaming, full-time streaming again, because I haven't been doing it this month, and if I don't stream, no money, because it's my full-time job now. She's like, yeah, okay. So we went to go eat. We got back home, and one of the guys was like on top of my truck, like sitting, and so all I said was like, hey dude, do you mind getting off the truck? It's not a chair for you to sit. And that's the only thing I said. And I was, walking towards my house. And he got off and he didn't say anything. But his brother heard or, came outside. He was pissed off. Started asking me if I had a problem. I said, no, I don't have any problem. I just told him to get off the truck because it's not a chair. And, he was drunk. I could tell he was drunk. And it was later confirmed by the cops that he was drunk. And he came after me, right? Asking, if there was a problem, and I was like, no, there is no problem. I just asked him to get off, and that's about it. Well, he got pissed off. He started yelling, and the other brothers came outside. So I had like 4 guys rushing me. Obviously trying to beat me up or hurt me, whatever. I didn't give them the chance. I went inside the house and locked the door. But I overheard them talking on the phone. I'm guessing calling for backup or friends or something. So that scared me when I heard that they were calling other people. So I called the cops, I don't have any weapons. I really can't defend myself. It's just myself, my kid, my wife, and the chihuahuas. The chihuahuas weren't going to do anything, by the way. So the cops come and, they talk to me. I explained to them what happened, how we had nothing but issues in the neighborhood ever since they moved in. They went over there, talked to the guy. They could tell he was drunk. They talked to the captain, blah, blah, blah. A bunch of drama happened, bunch of yelling and screaming. And the cops, the captain wanted to take the guy that was drunk, that was going to attack me. They wanted to take him in to question him, in the jail, whatever. And when they grabbed them, the brothers jumped the cops. Yes, you heard that right. The people that, the bad guys, whatever you want to call them, the people that started all the drama, actually put hands on the cops and pushed them and got into a little fight right there with the cops. Backup was called. They didn't do anything. The guy ran inside the house. Apparently there's a law in Mexico where the cops can't go into your house. Which is like, what? So like they got into a fight with the cops and they went inside and the cops couldn't do anything. So the cops left and they left me, my kid, my wife, and I like freaking scared poopless because, you know, you have these guys that are pissed off now because we called the cops on them. And I don't know if they have guns or, you know, weapons, etc. I have nothing to defend myself. And, you know, they were pissed off. They were yelling and etc., etc. The cops came back again. They were just driving. I didn't call them a second time. They just came back. And, you know, those guys just left. The people that live in front of the house left for that night. And that kind of got us even more worried because, like, why did they leave, you know? Like, we didn't know if they went to go get backup or if they went to go get more people, etc. So that night, we didn't sleep. That was Sunday night. So obviously, like, I ended up sleeping Monday morning. So that's why there was no stream Monday morning. And, you know, Tuesday morning, there was no streaming because I'm basically staying up all night watching over the house, you know, just in case those guys try to do something. Since we are 100% sure that they've been into our house twice already, what's going to stop them from coming in a third time and, like, coming in and doing something to us, you know? So this is why I haven't been streaming, and I really don't know what to do. Like, I can't just go rent another house here in Mexico because, like, the town that I live in is very small. Not every single place has fiber optic. I have fiber optic in Mexico. If I don't get fiber optic, like, if I get regular cable, you know, like Time Warner cable or Comcast, but in Mexico, the internet is really, really bad. It's really slow. It goes out worse. Like, you guys know my internet goes out right now every once in a while. A lot, and you guys get pissed off, and you guys are like, oh, you rage quit. No, that's actually like my internet going out or my power. Well, if I don't get, and that's with fiber optic. Imagine what would happen if I didn't have fiber optic. It would be worse. And I've had regular internet before, and basically, like, I wouldn't be able to stream, you know. And there's honestly, like, no houses here that you can rent that would be considered like a good neighborhood. You know, like in Houston, you got neighborhoods that are considered good neighborhoods and bad neighborhoods. You know, usually like every major city has, you know, that. Well, here in this town, it's so tiny, it's so small, there is no such thing as a good neighborhood. So, you know, no matter where we go, we're still going to be running into issues with somebody that is out to do no good and to just see what they can steal, you know? And so we don't know what the solution is. So one of the things that we were trying to do is go to the city, you know, Monterrey, which is like a big city, kind of like Houston. Now, they have good neighborhoods over there and bad neighborhoods. But a good neighborhood, the rent would cost me like 30,000. For normal ones, like 30,000 up to 50,000 pesos, which is basically like anywhere from like $1,500 to $3,000, you know, for like a good neighborhood. And I'm not even gonna, like, it's not gonna be like a mansion or anything. It's just a regular house, you know. And I don't have the money to pay right now, like $3,000 for rent, you know, like right now, the rent that I pay here is only like $300. Like, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more, depending on how the dollar is. But whatever, it's not a lot, you know. Going from like $300 to like $2,000 or plus is a lot of money. It's a big difference, and we don't have the funds right now to do that. And no, I'm not asking you guys to donate because everybody's like, oh, he always tells these sad stories so people can donate. No, man, I'm telling you guys why I haven't been streaming. If anything, I've been losing a lot of money because when I don't stream, I don't get any donations, I don't get any sponsors, I don't get any views, I don't get any subscribers, I can't run any ads, there's nothing, right? So the reason why I haven't been streaming is, you know, it's actually like hurting me not being able to stream. And I just really don't know what to do. Like, that's my current situation right now. Right now, what I'm doing, like, is, like I said, I stay up all night, I don't sleep. And then, my wife, you know, I'll sleep during the day whenever my wife wakes up. That's like our current solution right now. Until we see what happens, you know, like I honestly don't know. I wish these guys would just like leave, honestly. Like, we've been living here in this house for like 6 years now, I believe, 5 or 6 years. And my wife used to stay here by herself. And this property that we're at right now, I used to work in the U.S. You guys I've said this before plenty of times, right? And my wife used to live here for like 3 years by herself. Never once did we have anybody break in. Never once did we have anything gone missing, you know. And now, ever since they moved in, they've been here for like 3 or 4 months. Nothing but drama, nothing but BS with them. Like, we're not the only people that have lost things. The neighbors, like, it's a small block. This block has like 5, 9, like 10 houses. So it's a very small block. And we've never had issues, you know. And ever since those guys came in, you know, the neighbors have been losing stuff. We have been losing stuff, you know. So it's just like, ugh. So I don't know. That's the situation. What else can I talk about? Right. So basically, I don't know, man. I honestly wish that I could just take my wife to the U.S. and just get a regular home over there and not have to deal with all this drama, all this BS. And what scares me the most is that I had never seen somebody push cops and get away with it, you know? Like, I'm not trying to joke and I'm not trying to be funny, but we know that if you push cops in the U.S., you're probably going to get shot, right? Like, you have people getting shot because they have a cell phone and the cops think that it's a gun and they're scared. Imagine what would happen if you get pulled over by the cops or whatever and you put your hands on the cops and you push them. They would beat the crap out of you so fast, you know what I mean? And over here, these guys put their hands on the cops and the cops didn't do anything. So I'm like, what? You know, so like, she's like, yeah. What happens if they try to break in again? I call the cops. The cops aren't going to do anything. They're too scared of these guys. And I don't have a gun. I don't want to get a gun. I was thinking about it, but I just feel like a gun might cause more problems than help, you know. I would have to get training, and then what if Carlos gets the gun, shoots somebody, or I shoot somebody by mistake? It's just so many things wrong that could happen. But, and even with a gun, that doesn't make me feel secured, you know what I mean? Like, just because I have a gun doesn't mean that I feel safe. So, that is my current situation. I will keep you guys updated, but, other than that, man, I just want to get back to streaming and playing Fortnite. You know, I haven't been able to play it a lot. I haven't been able to stream. And yeah, this month has basically been very, very horrible. And I know a lot of you guys in the UK are probably wondering, like, man, why haven't you been streaming? Because, like, I used to stream early in the morning, US time, which was, like, in the afternoon for you guys in the UK. And I haven't been able to do that, and it sucks. I know a lot of you guys have sent me messages and emails asking what the hell's going on, why haven't I been streaming, and, well, now you guys know why. So, like, right now, it's, like, 8 o'clock. I'm probably going to get something to eat and then just chill for a bit, and, you know, I got to go back, and I basically stay in the living room watching TV and have, like, the door open so they can see that somebody's awake. You know, I don't know. This gameplay was recorded on Sunday, by the way. I just, like, sometimes, like, I feel like playing Fortnite, but I just don't have time to, like, set up a stream or, like, you know, I don't like streaming. If you're going to stream, like, the best thing you can do is, like, stream for a couple of hours. And if I only want to play, like, 1 or 2 Fortnite games, I'm not going to stream that. You know, it's like, it's the worst thing that you can do to your viewers. Like, start a stream and be like, hey guys, I'm streaming for, like, 30 minutes. Okay, I'm leaving. It's like, why would you even stream, right? So this is one of those games on Sunday. I think I played 2. I lost my first one and I won my second one. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys see the end. I was just kind of like rushing everybody. I didn't care. You know, since, like, I'm not streaming, who cares? Who watches? But I don't know, man. I already for the people that are gonna say, because I know some people are gonna say in the comments, why don't you just take your wife to the U.S.? My wife is not legal, man. Okay. I made the mistake when I was young I took my wife to the U.S. as an illegal alien, but I was young. I was stupid. I was 19 or 18. I was young, and I wanted to have her over there with me. And yeah, I took her to the U.S. illegally, like a lot of people do. But I don't want to do that anymore. You know, this is why she paid for her time. Well, she's been in Mexico for like 7 years now, or 8. I don't even know how long she's been in Mexico. She's been in Mexico for a long time, and we're in the process of trying to get her back into the U.S. legally, the legal way. You know, I don't want to do it illegally again. Yeah, you know. So just waiting on the lawyers. Boom. GG, boys. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming. I keep apologizing because I do feel like crap, but I'm gonna try to get back into, streaming every day. And I'll be reading your comments, and I'll be answering some of them. Alright, bye-bye, boys.